So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second damn night that asshole's cut in.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Chillin' at the Club number 15. The chill stream directed by you. What do you guys want to talk about? Or maybe you guys will listen to my good friend Cody Rhodes when asked that question, you know?
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
It's good to see everybody tonight here on this weekend before Christmas. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosphere. As usual, Highlander was traveling today, so we didn't do The Brothers Hack the Matrix. We will do it next week. So we'll be chilling at the club tonight for a couple hours. We're going to talk about what you guys want to talk about. You guys let me know in the chat what you want to holler about. You know I'm going to start off with what's going on in the NFL, but first, if we're at the club, got to have a cocktail, right? So let me get out the seldom used these days Military police shot glass. Let's see if you guys can see the cross pistols there. Yeah. Military police. That's what I did when I was a kid. The ripe old age of... I actually joined the military at 17, but I signed the papers. I didn't actually get in until a month after my 18th birthday. But, yeah, I did that for 3 years when I was a kid, and I did 3 years National Guard. So, here's to the military police. Hope you guys are doing well this holiday season. Hope you got all your Christmas shopping done. I got all my stuff done. Didn't get to do some of the things I wanted to do, but that's okay. I mean, you know, you can't beat yourself up over it. You try and get everything done, but sometimes you can't get everything done. But here's to the holiday season and getting some much-needed time off. Of course, I'm working on Christmas night, and I'm working on New Year's Day because, you know, in rehab business, there is no holiday. Somebody's got to be there all the time. So anyway, cheers, boys and girls. Grab your cocktail of choice, and let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. You can actually see those cross pistols now it's got liquid in it. I'm trying not to spill it, but yeah, there's the pistols. There they are. All right. Cheers, boys and girls. A Jack Black. Whew. Tasty. I, of course, am washing it down with the virus of unknown origin. Tasty, tasty, tasty. I hope you guys are doing okay tonight. Let's go ahead and get some background music going. You know, it's just me tonight. I guess I could have somebody on to yak about stuff, but I like doing this every once in a while, talking to the chat and seeing what's going on, man. First up, first in tonight, I don't know if he's here now, but I'm going to go ahead and give him his videos. First one to chime in the chat anyway was that guy that likes to hang out, but half the time he's working. And you can't tell what his name is. And he says, yes, I am here. Okay, well, that's good. He was the first in tonight. No, his name is not Fuck Headquarters 2005. He has a name.
There are some who call me Tim.
That's right. Tim is in the house. He was in first. He says, yes, I am here. And he also came in hot early with an LFG. So here's your LFG, buddy. And he actually is getting 2 videos in a row because, you know, he asked for another one too. We'll let you know what the other one is here in a minute.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, he said, here we go as well. So, there you go. You got your videos, buddy. And the next guy in, you know, he's the hardest working wrench in the business as far as I'm concerned. I know that he gets challenged by D-Bud Martin, but D-Bud Martin isn't on my streams. I'm sure he would be if I gave him a wrench, but I don't give many people wrenches, man. This guy earned it from being here for a long time, so cheers to you, my friend.
Womack, why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
And he came in talking about the CRC is still going strong. Don't know what the CRC is. Let me see what that is real quick. Hang on. CRC. Let's see what it is. CRC Industries. I know that's not right. Consumes River College. No, that can't be it. What are you talking about, bro? Let's see. What is he talking about? My brother is not in tonight, Kay. And it's good to see you as well. Yeah, Danny was here last night, right actually here at my house. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse for a Christmas dinner. He came in. We watched the Miami win over the Texas Aggies yesterday together. The first game of the afternoon in the college football playoffs. We watched that together, and then we went to a Brazilian steakhouse. We took Mom out to one, so Let's see. The Comic Relief Crusader. Okay, I didn't know what you were talking about. So he's still going. Is that what it's still streaming? We're entering the 5th hour now. You know what? I didn't share out his stream because I thought it'd be done already. Wow. Very cool, man. You know, I don't want to interrupt anything they're doing, so just hang out. Hang out over there, man. Be over when he's done, he says. Yeah, no problem, Vince. No problem at all. That's great. Glad you guys had a good time. Yes, young lady, we had a really good time. We really did. It was a lot of fun. My brother and I always have a good time together. We crack each other up. We still feel like we're friggin' 10 years old around each other and stuff. It's a lot of fun, man. And we got to see his best friend last night. Dwayne came to eat with us. Shout out to Dwayne, my brother from another mother. We're all really good friends. Grew up together and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Is your mom doing a lot better? Oh yeah, she's doing fine. She went with us to the restaurant last night. She's waiting for 60 Minutes to start. She can't watch 60 Minutes right now because football is still on. So, you know, last I saw, the Pittsburgh Steelers were beating the Lions still. Let me see let's check in on the evening games. We've got Atlanta ahead of the Cardinals with 2 minutes to go, but the Cardinals have the ball. We might get extra football in that one, depending on if they can make something happen. They've only got one timeout, so this will be the last position they get. We'll see. Jacksonville surprises everybody, goes into Denver and kicks their butt. Wow, my buddy Knock is not too happy about this one. I can tell you that right now. Kay, I'm with you. I'm hoping the Steelers win that one as well. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Denver got surprised today by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it looks like the Jaguars, if they get another first down, this game's going to be over. So that really shakes things up. If New England wins tonight, they could be the number 1 seed. They might take over from the Broncos. We'll see what happens. Right here, looks like, both teams have scored, it looks like. Oh my gosh. Hang on, let me refresh this. I've got a different score up here than I have down here. Let's see. Let's refresh it and see what it says. No, it's still saying 22-17. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in this one. First and 10 on the Detroit 45, it says, but up here it says 28-17. Very weird. Let's click on it again. And it has updated. It has updated. Wow. And they've got the ball on the Detroit 15. What is going on in that game? Wow. Is it turnover city for the Pittsburgh Steelers all of a sudden? Yeah, 28-17. Not looking good for the Lions. And then we've got the Vegas Raiders are actually keeping up with Houston. Houston, you should be embarrassed. As good as your defense is, you should not. This team should be not be anywhere near you. Wow, amazing. My uncle is probably cheering for the Jags. Who knows? Just scored again, Kay says. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, so that's where we're sitting. Of course, tonight we've got the New England Patriots at the Baltimore Ravens, and tomorrow night we've got 57-year-old Phillip Rivers heading into San Francisco to face the San Francisco 49ers. I got to tell you guys, and it's not just because we share the same last name and I call him cousin. I'm pulling for Phillip Rivers. I just love him. I've always thought he's a great player, and I really. He's come off the couch. Well, not off the couch. He's been coaching high school ball. He's coaching his kid in high school football back home in Alabama. And God, you know your team's strapped for a quarterback when you're calling a guy that's 44 years old and hadn't played in the league in 3 years. So, you know, it's pretty bad. But anyway, I'll keep track of that and let you guys know what's going on. My team got smoked today. Yeah, brother, I saw that. You know, but you know what? Sometimes a team needs a loss like that to wake them up, make them double their efforts. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kay feels for you. She feels for you. Or does she? I see the LOL popped out there. But anyway, what's going on tonight? What do you guys want to talk about? You know, I've got a trailer for us to watch that we didn't have time to watch this week. Let's see. Yeah, better now than later. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Something to refocus you. Yeah, that can't be bad. Can't be bad. How did Fabio look? Was it him or was it the defense and Etienne that killed you? What happened there? What do you think? Total breakdown by your defense? That's what you made it sound like in the thread. I hear from Ronimus during every game, especially Broncos games. I probably get 50 texts for him during the Broncos games. He's one of those fans that no matter what they do, it drives him nuts. And it doesn't matter how big the lead is either. If they're winning, it's never good enough. He's just a perfectionist when it comes to his football team. I figured we'll go ahead and hit my X thread real quick first. Let's see. Ron says Fabio was amazing, actually. Couldn't be stopped. Wow. Could he actually be getting it? Interesting. Defense did really good for the Jags too. Yeah, their defense is underrated, man. They're pretty good on defense. They really are. Tim Hayes is in the house. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Miss hanging with you on Comics Division's member streams, dude. That used to be a lot of fun. I hope he starts doing that again one day. Really do. But he stays so busy now. I mean, you know, there's no telling. There's no telling whether he's going to do it again. But I'd love for him to do the member streams again. I would definitely dig that. Let's see. Myers is definitely their best pickup. Yeah, Jacoby Myers. We talked about that on the show last week, didn't we, Ron? Yeah, it's amazing. That guy's playing fantastic. I'm looking here, and it looks like Pittsburgh may hang on to this. I mean, Detroit's trying, but they're down by 12 now. It's going to be a little rough, I think. Yeah, that one's over in Denver pretty much. I don't think they can score in the next 41 seconds twice. And yeah, Atlanta looks like they're gonna beat the Cardinals too, because they got the ball back, and the Cardinals only have one timeout. So yeah, that looks like a lot of these are going final. Ron's going to be a big Baltimore Ravens fan tonight because he doesn't want New England to make hay. I picked New England to win tonight. I think they're going to be pissed off about blowing it last week against Buffalo. So I think that's going to be rough on the Ravens tonight. But who knows? Who knows? You know, King Henry could go off at any time. You know that. He's a stick of dynamite that could go off at any time. Okay. Let's, I've got some bookmarks I've been piling up over the last few weeks. Well, first of all, there's some stuff that my good man Tim has been sending me, and I wanted to show you guys this stuff over there on. He communicates with me on Facebook, so we'll hit his posts real quick and see what he's got for me. He had a few that we haven't shown the last few weeks, and you guys that like the Chiefs failing are really going to dig some of this stuff. This one was the first one that he sent last week. Pretty damn funny. Superman saves Lois from R. Kelly. Thought that one was pretty good. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we've got the gingerbread version of Sydney Sweeney. There you go. Yeah, we got that one. That's pretty neat. I like that one. He said that last week too. Now, these next two are on Rob Reiner, of course. He said this one goes to heaven. Anybody that's seen Spinal Tap knows that their amplifiers go to 11, but Rob Reiner goes to heaven. There you go. Yeah. And then you've got this one I thought was pretty good. Let me see if I can blow it up at all. And I might be able to blow. No, it's not going to let me. It's okay, Meathead. You can sit in my chair. Archie is there waiting on him, and says you can sit in my chair. If you don't know, Rob Reiner started off as playing Meathead on All in the Family, and yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. And he sent this one today after. Wow. Does it get worse for the Chiefs? Yes, it does. The worst team in football beat them to death today. It wasn't even close. And they lost their quarterback the first drive. I don't know what happened to Gardner Minshew, but wow. Yeah. We got the coach looking for a brain. We got the Cowardly Lion running the show, and we got the Scarecrow over there too. Thought those were pretty good, man. Thanks a lot for that stuff, Tim. I didn't want to go tonight without showing your stuff, man. That's pretty funny stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. Let's see what's going on in here. Ron says he picked the Pats, of course, but he's not rooting for them. I can tell you that. Yeah, after today's results, no, he's not rooting for them. Let's see. Okay, Ron says, I saw the Steve Rogers trailer today at the Avatar movie. It was dumb. All it was a motorbike drive and Steve holding a baby. That's it. What a joke. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I saw it online a couple of days ago. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'll go ahead and pop it up so you guys can see this. Let's see. That's Avengers Doomsday. Let's see. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing here. Avengers Doomsday. Let's see if it's Doomsday trailer. Okay. Here it is right here. And I'm going to pause it, and there's no dialogue in it or anything, so, you know, I can just play it and show you guys. Yeah, it's a guy on a motorcycle, you know, heading up the road. Looks like Negan heading up the road. He's got the leather jacket and everything, you know. And we got the house that him and Agent Carter have together, right? And that's a Triumph. Oh, look out. It's not a Harley. Interesting. And there he is, checking out his old uniform. And holding a baby. Wow. Just amazing. And it says Steve Rogers will return in Doomsday. Wow. I am so impressed. So impressed. Aren't you? Yeah. That's silly. It really is. And Tim is laughing. Probably over this trailer. I'm not sure exactly what he's laughing at. But yeah, I mean, does this float your boat? Does this get you your juices flowing for Doomsday? I'm going to go see it, guys. And I may laugh through the whole thing. I don't know. You know, there's a chance that this could be the greatest thing since sliced bread. They've got everybody from their universe that's in it. They've brought back RDJ to play Doomsday. They're bringing back Chris Evans, you know, as Captain America. What kind of Captain America is he going to be? Is he going to be the agent of Hydra? What are we getting there, you know? Ron says, oh, yeah, I'm going to see it too, for sure. Yeah, I want to see it just to see if they're going to start turning the rudder in the right direction for this thing. Because let's face it, not much enthusiasm for the MCU. I haven't gone to see their last couple of movies in the theater. I've waited for streaming for them. I take that back. I did go see the Fantastic Four because I'm a homer for the Fantastic Four. I dig them, you know. And that one, you know, if you want to make that a good movie, well, actually, it really doesn't matter what the sex of the surfer is. I mean, you know who the sex of the surfer matters to? Big time Silver Surfer fans. Okay, I dug the Morpheus voiced, Lawrence Fishburne's voice with the physical actor from Star Trek Discovery. He plays the surfer in the old Jessica Alba, and Chris Evans, Storms, Fantastic Four movies from around the turn of the century there, before the MCU. I enjoyed that interpretation. The thing I didn't enjoy about it was Doom. They made him look comical, man. They really did. And Doom is not a comical character. This movie is really going to ride on how they do RDJ's Doom. And I got a feeling they're going to make some kind of multiverse thing where he's Tony Stark and becomes Doctor Doom, and that will suck. Doctor Doom deserves to be his own Thanos-type level character. He really does. And that's just, us comic book fans talking, but he deserves that kind of clout, Great that you brought back an Academy Award-winning actor that's already played a huge star in that series. And okay, let's use him in another role. Great, whatever. They did that with Chris Evans, right? He was Johnny Storm in the early Fantastic Fours, and he played a fantastic Captain America. I've got a friend that couldn't see past that. It drove him nuts. Every time he saw him as Captain America, he's like, that's Johnny Storm. Some people just can't, they don't understand it's acting, right? But I just know how Disney Marvel is, and they're going to try and explain something about Tony Stark becoming Doctor Doom, and it's just going to suck. God, that's going to suck. But anyway, let's see. Tim says, I was laughing at those Facebook posts you were sharing. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's stuff from Tim. Tim is a great contributor, man. He contributes some good stuff. Let's see. Ron says he should be a Tony Stark that worked at a Starbucks and got fed up. That's a good one. That's a good one, right? One that never went to college, right? He got kicked out by his parents for smoking dope or something. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's dip into my X feed and check out some of these bookmarks I've been keeping my hands on here. First one, I love it. It says, not enough is said about Carmen Electra's scenes in Scary Movie. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, my girl is just crazy good looking, even though she's a weirdo in real life. If you've never seen this scene in Scary Movie, it's hilarious. It really is. Carmen Electra. Oh my God. That's nuts, man. Wow. She was one of the hottest models for a long time. Tried to make it as an actress and stuff, and it just didn't work out for her, you know what I mean? But anyway, we got that one. Let's see what else we got here. We got, oh yeah, well, you guys know about this one. I've shown that one already. But this one I like. This is pretty sure this is an AI art piece. This was the day before the trailer dropped. It says, don't forget, Supergirl movie trailer drops tomorrow. Yeah, this is a great, even though it's an AI picture, that is a great drawing of Supergirl with Millie Alcock's face. I can't. This is the one thing I hate. I'd have to save it to actually zoom in on it. But yeah, that's Millie Alcock's face on a classic pose of Supergirl. So yeah, I like that one a lot. Thought that was pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, we got some crazy stuff here. Hang on just a second. It just reset my stuff. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Live TV. It's fun stuff. I have to watch what I'm looking at here. That shootout that happened last weekend, they actually have some footage of a guy. Somebody shot this on their cell phone. This is in... my gosh, would you please just pause? And it just doesn't want to do it. Okay, there we go. This is this is showing some heroics in that shooting in Australia. Hang on a second. Let's see. What do you guys think? Oh, the real Das Wolfen is here. He says he's getting into the stuff like Martin does. Hello, Joe. He wants me to talk like Droopy Dog. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. And Ron comes in with, yeah, we know where you want to zoom in. Oh, no. I wanted to zoom in on the face so you can see. It's a really nice drawing of her face. And now that you have said something about it, I got to go back to it because now I've got to prove to you what I was talking about. It really is a really good picture. Let me go ahead and save it. Save image. And and that's right. Knock loves to troll me, man. He can get me to do anything. He used to do this to me in the video game all the time, and make me mad, just lose my mind when we used to play video games all the time. Let's see. Let me go ahead and pull up the picture. Yeah, there we go. And if you look right there, look at that. That is a great capture of her face, man. That is really, really cool. Looks really fantastic. I just love this picture. It's really good. Let's see. He says, did you see the video of the couple that was in asset protection office for shoplifting, and the guy tried to shoot the cop in the back, and the AP guy, if those of you that don't know, the AP guy, see, this is not talking in security lingo. AP means asset protection, which he said earlier. Guy held his arm down after it didn't fire. Wow. Yeah, I did see that video. I'll try and bring it up, but I'm trying to keep it light. I don't know if I really want to show that. But anyway, this is what I was talking about. That is a great rendering of her face. All they did was they got a picture of Supergirl, and they face changed her. I do this a lot with my videos and stuff, you know. But yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. I dig it. I dig it. Okay, so let's see. Let me go ahead and get rid of that and go back to what I was talking about. This one here, this was during that shooting in Australia. And you see the bad guy doing some shooting, right? But somebody from some civilian that's just a bystander actually jumps up and gets this guy. Check this stuff out. He gets him from behind and takes the rifle away from him. And I don't know that he knew how to fire it. I don't think he fires it. I'm not sure. He might have, because this guy gets up kind of slow. But, yeah. And then he immediately puts the gun down, puts his hands up, because he doesn't want to get shot. You know what I mean? Pretty smart dude. Pretty smart dude. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see. The asset protection guy was apparently a former Marine. I thought about it because you brought up heroics. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I just don't know. Did the cop fire back at him? I don't think he did. I haven't had a chance to see it. I saw the article come across my feed, but I haven't watched the video yet. Chiefs backup quarterback Minshew tore his ACL. Yeah, I knew he that was on the first drive of the game, wasn't it? Ron? I know he hurt himself. That's a damn shame for the Chiefs, dude. It just gets worse. And I thought this was pretty fitting right here. This meme that somebody put out after that video. Religion of peace and against toxic masculinity. Thought that was pretty cool. I like that meme. Yeah. Thought that was cool. Let's see. What else have I got in my bookmarks here? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now, this is nice. Check this one out. This is a Sports Illustrated picture of Alyssa and Renee Herbert made their unforgettable Sports Illustrated swimsuit joint debut in the 2025 issue, posing against the snowy backdrop of Switzerland. Wow. Hello. You've got double the girls there. Wow. He says, no, he holstered it. Okay, all right. Well, then I will try and pull that up and we'll watch it for sure. As soon as I'm done going through my bookmarks. Yeah, absolutely. Then, as long as nobody got, murdered in it, I'm good to go. But yeah, those girls are way hot. Wow. Check it out. Let's see. Vince says, oh yeah, came in just in time. Yeah. I'm just going through my bookmarks on X. I've been looking for a reason to show this stuff here, and today is a great reason to do it. Now, this one here, guys, this pissed me off. I voted for this guy, all right, and I believe in the stuff he's trying to do, but sometimes our president needs to just shut the hell up. If you, Nina Infinity put this up, but everybody saw this. It's what he said about the cause of death of Rob Reiner. And if you haven't seen, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's just, he basically said Trump derangement syndrome killed Rob Reiner, is what he said. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever read. Like I said, I agree with the man politically, but guys, don't speak ill of the dead. That's just, it makes no sense to me. The guy contributed so much to our entertainment sphere. Many of the movies that he made, a lot of people love. Who cares what he thought politically? And one thing he didn't do was inject his politics in his movies. Okay? And, sometimes, President Trump, just do me a favor. Just stay off of fucking your own social media site, will you? Sometimes. I mean, just show some restraint, will you? It's just dumb. Let's see. Das Wolfen says, I wonder if we can get Chad Henne out of retirement for the last two games. Hey, call him up off the couch, man. Who quarterbacked today for you guys? Did you guys have a second quarterback? I think I was seeing some of that and said that if they lost their backup quarterback, they weren't going to have anybody. Let's see. Vince says, to be honest, I don't care. If the roles were reversed, Rob would have celebrated. I don't know. I just, look, I'd be calling Rob out if he did it. I'd be calling him out if he did it. That's just wrong, man. You don't need to do that. It's just dumb. Be glad you're not going to hear from him again. I mean, you don't have to say that shit. It's just stupid. I don't get it. Let's see. Ron says, John, what happened to Wentz? Laugh out loud. Yeah, right? Oh, my God. They did have Carson Wentz. I forgot about that. He said our practice squad QB and the emergency quarterback is Noah Gray, the tight end. Oh, my God. Yeah. You got 2 games left. You got to get something going on there. You got to get some kind of backup. Woo! But, yeah, I thought that was dumb. His comments about Rob Reiner, it was just bad. Just bad. In poor taste, as they say. Of course, I think we showed this on Wednesday, but we know Sydney Sweeney's movie came out. I think I read in an article it made $19 million, and this was her at the red carpet thing for Housemaid, looking very Marilyn Monroe. Very, very Marilyn Monroe. She looks great. Hope this girl continues to do what she's doing. She put out a lot of movies this year, not making much money, but she is definitely making noise in Hollywood. And she's, the cool thing about it to me is she's betting on herself, and she's, whether you like her or not, she's definitely holding her own in the space. So let's see what else we got here. Vince says the same people that are upset with what Trump said were the same who celebrated Charlie Kirk's passing. I didn't celebrate Charlie Kirk's passing, but I have a big problem with what Trump said. Sometimes Trump just needs to shut up. Sometimes this is why it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, Vince. His non-filter self is why a lot of people dig him. I dig the policies. I dig the direction. I don't dig his non-filtered self. I do not dig that. One thing's for sure, you know where he's coming from. He's not fake about it. That's for sure. Give him credit for that. But man, dude, sometimes just zip it. You know, you don't have to do that. But then again, you know, when I was younger, there was a little bit, the luster that was on the Oval Office is gone now. It has been since the turn of the century, really, since the Bush administration. One might argue since the Clinton administration. But you know, yeah, just shut up, man. Let's see. Das Wolfen says Trump needs to shut up a lot of the time. Yeah, he does. Well, just do the job, man. Just do the job. Let's see. We are going to hire free agent Tom Brady. Nah. If he's not going to go play for his own football team that he owns, he's not going to play for anybody, man. And by the way, that was him on commentary last night. I didn't know that because I was seeing the game with no sound. We were watching something else on the big screen, and I had the game on the side TV, and I didn't know Brady was calling the game. He sounded more excited than Bears fans last night when they won that game. But yeah, if he's going to come out of retirement to play for anybody, it's going to be the Raiders. Let's see. Vince says, you are not the only one who compared Sydney with Marilyn Monroe. Oh, I know I'm not. I'm just saying, it's pretty... She definitely shot for it on that red carpet experience right there. This one will interest my Star Wars fans among us. I did keep this one for probably talking about this week. Apparently... of course, Robot Head says, seriously, who gives a fuck? But I'm cautiously optimistic about this because I like Ryan Reynolds, or not Ryan Reynolds, but Ryan Gosling. I like him. Star Wars Starfighter has wrapped filming, and it's going to be in theaters in the right before summer of 2027. So we got another year and a half to go. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about this one. I want to see it do well. I really do. I'm thirsting for some good Star Wars. No doubt about it. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's see. Vince says they just had to install an air vent on the red carpet. Yeah, I think that's why she kept flapping out her dress. She knew what she was doing. That girl knows what she's doing, man. She does. Ron says, wrapping filming yet won't see it for a year and a half. They take way too long these days. Yeah, well, every movie, I mean, even the ones Lucas made, they'd wrap filming a good year ahead of time. They have to do all the special effects and post-edit and stuff. Yeah. And me personally, I'd rather they took their time and did it right and didn't rush it to get out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. CGI takes time. Tell them, Vince. It does take time. It takes time to do any kind of special effects. There's a reason why it was 3 years between the Star Wars movies. You know? They'd spend a year shooting the principal photography and then 2 years doing the special effects. You know? Of course, back then it was a lot tougher to do the special effects and it was all real world stuff, but they used computerized cameras and stuff to do it. But yeah, I understand your frustration with how long it's going to take, man, but these things take time. We're just now getting through all the stuff from 2 years ago that they were filming, you know, pre-election. So we're really not going to see the pendulum swing in Hollywood for another year. You know, it's going to take some time. Let's see. Now this cracked me up. This one right here cracked me up. I even had a comment on it right here. I don't know if you guys saw this story or not, but let me go ahead and blow this up so I can read it to you. Lady Greymaster says, hold up, I get to hurt pirates, destroy poison, and not have a chain of command make me fill out permission slips to do my job? If true, this could be one of the greatest bills in history. Now, what she's talking about is Senator Mike Lee is proposing a bill. Let's see. Would you like to seize cartel assets as a privateer? My bill would allow the president to issue you a letter of marque. I've told you guys about this. Anybody that's read the stuff on my Subscribe Star page about the privateer knows this already. You know, we were doing this during the American Revolution because we didn't have a navy. The colonies would issue letters of marque. Well, this guy is trying to propose a bill for the federal government to issue letters of marque. What does that do? I'll explain in a minute. Time to take these pirates down. And I just had to show you real quick my post on it. I said the privateer approves. Of course. You know I had to put that up there, right? But I thought it was neat that they used the label privateer in there. You know, that Mike Lee put privateer in there. Now, what would a letter of marque do? Traditionally, what a letter of marque will do, it gives you the right to go out and take on opposing forces on the open seas for us, for the United States government. And you get to keep whatever you find on there. But if it's something, I guess in this case, I'll have to read the bill. Now, that's definitely, you know, that's definitely what's going on here, the fine-tuning of it. If they confiscate any drugs, I'm sure they're going to have to bring them back, you know, for destruction or whatever. But basically, a letter marque gave privateers and merchant marines the right to go out on the open seas and attack the enemy. And like during the American Revolution, these letters gave them right to do that, but anything that would assist a war effort, gunpowder, munitions, medicines, things like that, they had to bring back, but they could keep anything else they found. They found money, they got to keep it. Now, do I think the American government's going to let them keep drug money? I don't know. I mean, you know, and usually drug boats are not going to have money on them. They've got drugs on them. You know what I mean? But it just depends on what these letters... we'll have to look at that bill. We definitely want to keep an eye on this bill from Senator Mike Lee. This is... hang on a second. Let me highlight him again if I can. He's from Utah. So, of course, you know, he's probably a conservative, but wow. Letters of marque, that hasn't been done since the American Revolution, boys and girls. Gonna be very interested to see what happens with that one. Let's see. Yeah. Nose candy? Is that what you're talking about? Oh. Asset forfeiture, just calling it now. Yeah, right? No doubt. No doubt. Okay, let's see. Now this video, now I can't show, well, I can show it, but I can't. The funniest thing about this, it's on Steve Inman's channel, okay? And you just really need to see this. I'm going to blow it up all the way, but he says Scary Jerry. And by the way, if you're not following Steve Inman, you need to. He is fantastic. It's hilarious. I think it's non-consequential commentary or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he calls it. But if you're not following his X feed, man, you're missing out. This guy has a great sports color analyst voice, and he puts sports type commentary on these crazy ass videos you see all over the internet. Let's see. With any money found, talk about the asset forfeiture. Yeah, I don't think they'd let him keep any money, but I don't think... Here's the thing, I don't think the drug boats would have money on them. But you never know, they might. Real Das Wolfen says, if they will sell and let me mount a Mark 42 torpedoes on a bass boat, I'm all for it. Well, I mean, hey, if they're if they're gonna hire privateers to go out there, that BlackRock is gonna put together a crew and put them on a boat and have them out there blowing shit up left and right. If it's gonna make them money, that's the thing. That people are not, they're not gonna spend money on this and actually ask for letters of marque to go do this, unless, they're gonna make it worth their while. So, hang on one second. Okay. I heard something funny. But anyway, this video here, I got to share this with you, man. This is pretty funny stuff right here. Let's see. Ronimus is chiming in. He says, Lions almost came back, but are unable to score with several chances inside the 10. Pittsburgh likes to win ugly, man. I told you guys I thought they were going to win the division this year. And, yeah, it's I mean, if the Ravens lose tonight, it's going to be really hard for them to dig themselves out of that hole. No doubt about it. But anyway, look at this. He says, Scary Jerry had 0 fucks left to give that day. Well, let's see what we're talking about. If you notice, just watch his... what you're looking at is his dash cam, but you're also looking at the camera pointing towards him. Now watch when the arrow pops up, this truck that comes up by him. Watch this stuff. He's getting a little munchy, and you see that truck coming up there on his right-hand side, right? Our left, his right, right? Watch this shit. This guy's going to try and get past the white car. He can't. And he's going to try and come in on this guy. And Scary Jerry is not having any of it. Let me pull that back so you can see that again. He just stayed he's from Florida. He stood his ground. Perfect pit maneuver on the black truck. Is that crazy, man? I love that one. That was an awesome one. Dug that one. That was great. Let's see. Yeah, if you're not following Steve Inman, man, go follow him, dude. This guy is fantastic. He really is. Let's see. And that's it for my friggin' X feed, man. So what else you guys want to talk about today? Let me know there in the chat. I'm going to have a little bit of my beer. And I think we're going to go ahead and start with the trailer I could not see, or excuse me, we didn't have time to watch last week on State of the Atmosphere. We got to show you guys the Street Fighter trailer, man. That was something else that we talked about. We kind of glazed over it because we were against the time, you know. We had to cover Fallout, but let me see if I can find it. I guess the quickest way for me to find it would be in my history, because I had it up here a few days ago. Let's see. Yesterday, nope. Wouldn't have been yesterday. Would have been on Wednesday, I believe, that I had it queued up. There's Thursday. So let's get back to Wednesday. There it is. There's Street Fighter. Sneak peek. Now, this came out at the Game Awards. By the way, did you guys watch the Game Awards? Tell me what you thought of them. Really interested to see what you thought of the Game Awards and everything. This was released at the Game Awards. Let me go ahead and share it here so we can check it out. All right. There we go, right there. Matter of fact, I think this is a recording by a cam at the Game Awards, but let's check it out. First of all, I gotta pause my music. All right. Let's check in with the chat before we start this real quick. Ronimus says, see if you can find the AP guy vid. I will. I'll do that as soon as I'm done with this. Yes, sir. Let's see. I did see the Divinity trailer. People were complaining it was too graphic. Laugh out loud. Divinity. Okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll check that out. Let's see. Didn't watch the awards themselves, Vince says, but saw a lot of the stuff coming out. Yeah, apparently Expedition 33 got a lot of awards from what I understood. Okay, let's check this out real quick. This is the Street Fighter trailer. And look, those of you that dig WWE, there's a couple of big-time wrestlers that are in this, okay? There are a couple of guys. I know for a fact that Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are in this. So check it out. Okay, now I've got to stop here and let's go back and look at some of the choices of actors they've decided to use here. First of all, Chun-Li. What do we think of Chun-Li? She looks like she's a little restrained in that outfit right there. I don't know. We'll see. Let me go ahead and pull up the IMDb page real quick and see who some of these people are. I do know the guy they've got playing... what was Raul Julia, the guy that was in the first... Is it Mr. Bison? Is that the guy's name? The big bad guy? The guy playing him looks kind of goofy. I don't know if they got the casting right on that, but let's see. Street Fighter. I can bounce between the two, I think. Let's see. Yeah, here's Street Fighter right here. And this trailer is on IMDb now, too. And they've got individual posters of the characters as well. But let's take a look at the cast real quick and see who's playing these characters. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Bison is played by that guy from the Dark Knight movie that had he was one of the Joker's guys that was in the shooting squad, right? That Two-Face tortured. Yeah, this guy. I don't know if he fits. I don't know. But then again, you never know. A lot of people thought Michael Keaton was going to be stupid as Batman, right? Yeah, Mr. Bison. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's see. Vince says, hard to tell. Show us her thick thighs. Right? That's what we need to see. I don't think this girl has thick thighs. I really don't. But anyway, let's look at these things. Andrew Koji. Let's see. Oliver Richters. Have I seen this guy before? He looks familiar. I don't know. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Sal Rogo. Just wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. He looks good. There's Roman Reigns. Joe Roman Reigns Anai. Joe Anai is his real name. Those of you that know me know I'm a huge fan of that guy. He's my favorite wrestler in the WWE. That's cool. Let's see. Jason Momoa is in this. Look at that, guys. Wow. That's crazy. Cody Rhodes looks perfect. The haircut is awesome. He looks great. As Guile. Alexander, I can't pronounce that guy's last name. You guys pronounce it for yourselves. As Joe. Andrew Schultz. God, man. Look at this stuff. This should be fun. It should. Orville Peck is the guy behind the mask there. And then we've got Mel Jarnson. I don't know if I know who this chick is as Cammy. I don't know. She looks a little too oriental to be Cammy. I don't know. We'll see. Noah Centurion. Oh, that's my girl. The black belt. You see all those videos of her twirling the staff around and just beating the ass with it. I know you guys are just going to take that and clip it and just throw it all over the internet. But, yeah, I love this chick. She's a great martial artist, dude. They keep posting these things where they ask the question, could you beat this girl in a fight? I'm like, of course I could. I'm twice her size. It doesn't matter how much she can hit me and stuff. I just have to avoid it and then punch. If I get one clean punch in, she's done, right? Let's see. I can't pronounce that guy's name. I don't even know who he is. And then we've got Kalina Lang as Chun-Li. And I don't know, those thighs don't look very thick, dude. It looks like she's a little Oriental girl, is what it looks like. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a crazy ass movie. It really does, dude. But anyway, let's finish the trailer real quick. I just wanted to go through and look at the cast real fast. I don't know about that girl playing Cammy. I just don't know about that one. And I don't know about the guy playing Mr. Bison. I'm scared of this. I mean, this just doesn't look scary to me. He does not look like he's scary to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He's weird. That's for sure. But Mr. Bison's supposed to be big and scary. Momoa's due for a good year next year, let me tell you. He's going to be Lobo. He's going to be in this thing. He's going to be in every movie that comes out. It's ridiculous. That's pretty cool, man. It looks pretty neat.
Shut your mouth. I'ma shut it for you. Fight. You win.
Yeah. This one I'm more hyped for than the Mortal Kombat movies, because I think I've told you before, guys, that I am just not a fan of the fighting style on Mortal Kombat. Having to hit a button to block is one thing I do not like in video games. But anyway, we're at the 1 hour mark, so it's time for you to grab another seasonal cocktail. I'm doing the Jacques Daniels. And let's cheer Christmas on its way this Thursday. I hope you get everything you want, man. Of course, I'm never going to get what I want. When people ask me what I want for Christmas, I always say peace on earth, goodwill towards men. But, maybe we'll get it one day. I hope so. But cheers. A little bit of the virus of unknown origin. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. Let's go back up here and see what you're saying about this. He played the polka dot man in the Suicide Squad. Exactly. Are you scared of that guy? I'm not afraid of him. I'm really not. Vince says, gonna watch that, but probably with the sound off. Gonna watch that, but probably with the sound off. Okay, I got you. Jackie Chan was the best Chun-Li. Oh my God. Who played her? What, didn't the Cavalry play her in the last movie? I think she did. I say the Cavalry. When I say that, I'm talking about the girl that played, her nickname was the Cavalry on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think she was Chun-Li in the first one. Let's see. Vincent says, not very intimidating. Yes, he's not. I mean, Mr. Bison, Raul Julia knocked it out of the park in the first one. He did. Sorry, he just did. Let's see. Vincent also says, Das Wolfen, better than Kristen Kirk. Okay, I don't know who that is. You're not talking about Charlie Kirk's wife, are you? I'm confused. I just hope I don't get what I deserve. Oh my God. Yeah, right? Das Wolfen says, I got everything I want last April. Yeah, I was there when that happened. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. He's talking about his marriage to his wife. Rodimus says, yes. Ming. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. Let's see. Street Fighter. All I have to do is just plug it back in here. Let's get the background music going again. Go go ahead and search for that again. And that's the 1994 Jean-Claude Van Damme jam. And I don't remember her last name. Yeah, Ming-Na Wen. Yeah, Ming-Na Wen. She played Chun-Li. And she is gorgeous, by the way. I've always liked her. I was really hoping that Book of Boba Fett would have been better because she was his right-hand man in that one. But, yeah. No, not so much. I watched one episode of that, turned it off, and never turned it on again. And the girls that were in that show, I really dug because it had her and Jennifer Beal. Who I've been in love with since Flashdance back in the day. But, yeah. Look, he has big shoes to fill with Mr. Bison. Where is my boy? Where is my man? Where's Raul Julia? There he is. Yeah. Raul Julia as Mr. Bison. That's big shoes to follow. I actually saw something the other day that was on X. It said, who played a part so well that nobody would even think about playing it again? And they had a picture of Wesley Snipes as Blade, and I put up there Kate Beckinsale's Celine. I put the picture of her up on the ledge in the rain, that was the one I put in there. But yeah, that's one of those things right there. Nobody will ever. That's the measuring stick. Raul Julia as Mr. Bison. Let's see. Crook is the chick from Smallville. Very beautiful. Are you talking about the Supergirl character? Is that what you're talking about? Hang on. There's an easy way for me to find out, isn't there? Smallville. Something that I believe my man Ron got into at one time. Let's see. Smallville. Stop. No, you're not going to get me hit. Lana Lang. She played Lana Lang in it. Okay. Got you. All right. I got you. I see who you're talking about. Yeah, she's cute. Let's see. Kristen Kirk played Lana Lang in Smallville and did a standalone Chun-Li movie. Really? Get out of town. Chun-Li movie? Is this it right here? Legend of Chun-Li. Get out of town. I'm going to have to check this out. I didn't even know about this. Very cool. Who else is in this? Came out in 2009. The premise, when a child, Chun-Li, sees her father being captured by wealthy gangster Bison. When he grows up, she goes into a quest for justice and brings down the criminal organization Shadaloo, which is led by Bison. Very interesting. I know who that guy is. I've seen him before. Oh my God, Neil McDonough played Bison? What? Vincent, thank you very much for this info. I will have to check this out. Holy shit. Oh, it is very bad. Real Dust Wolfen says. Oh no. Now I'm bummed. But Neil McDonough. I love Neil McDonough. Because I don't know if he'd fit as Bison. Depends on what kind of makeup they did. And Frank Langella as Skeletor will surpass Jared Leto. Well, yeah, of course. His Skeletor is going to be much better than Leto because what a stupid casting. You know? That's crazy. Let's see. 3.7 or so, Vince says on the rating. Look at the rating, 3.7. Is that out of 10? Yeah, it is. Out of 10. Ew. Well, okay. Once again, I have to show you guys. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to check it out. Why? Because some of my favorite movies, I've probably got some of the shittiest ratings you'll ever see. This one's a 3.0 out of 10, and I love it. It is awesome. Blood Rain. Yes. The Yui Bowl Classic. Yes. From 2005. And I still watch it to this day, at least once every 6 months. I love it. It's got a great cast. I mean, look at this cast. Could you ask for a better cast, man? Christina Locken, who is a babe, as Rain. Ben Kingsley as Kagan. Michelle Rodriguez, before anybody knew who she was. Michael Madsen. Matthew Davis. Will Sanders. I mean, you don't care. We were talking about him the other day. Meatloaf's in it. Michael Pere, who's in every Blood Rain movie, by the way. He's in every Blood Rain iteration. Billy Zane is in this one. I mean, dude. This is one of my guilty pleasures right here. And it's got a 3.0. So, no. I don't care. Look, guys, when it comes to ratings, you have to judge for yourself. You have to watch and judge for yourself. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Telling you. Let's see. 3.0 is deserved. It may be, but I still watch it every 6 months. I love that movie. It's awesome. I actually remember watching Blood Rain 3. I think he's trying to say 3. It says Lil. This is going to be hard for me to say. Blood Rain Lil. No, I think he's talking about Blood Rain 3. Blood Rain 3, I believe that one takes place in Nazi Germany, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Blood Rain, the Third Reich is the name of it. Yeah, there it is right there. Yep. Now, the next two have a different chick playing it, but Michael Pere is stars in every one of them. Let's see. In this case, the rating of the Chun-Li movie is high. Oh, my God. Really, Das Wolfen? Is that bad? Okay. All right. Well, why can't they cast a hot Asian chick with thick thighs? I mean, that's Chun-Li, right, guys? Why can't they just find somebody like that? I'm sure there's somebody like that out there. They never get the casting right on these things. I mean, you remember when they were talking about doing a video game, The Last of Us, and or not a video game, but a television show of Last of Us, and we, Das Wolfen, Knock, and I think Jed was in on this. We were trying to think of who would be the best Abby for it, and we decided it was Homegirl that you see in every other movie these days. The last thing I saw her in was Mission Impossible. She was a dive expert in it. What is that girl's name, guys? Mission Impossible. Final Reckoning. We go down through the cast real quick and see where she's at. Probably have to hit the extended cast. All cast and crew. She was a dive specialist in it. You go down here. There she is, Katie O'Brien. That's her. Remember, we said this chick should be, and she's in the new Running Man movie. But this chick should be Abby on Last of Us. You know, I mean, they never get this casting right. They never do. Let's see. Vince says, watch it at your own risk. I'm gonna watch it, man. I love bad movies. One thing that Moist Critical and I have in common, I love bad movies. I think they're awesome. I really do. Katie Lee. Katie Lee. Who's Katie Lee? Ronimus says, yes. That should have been Abby right there. She would have been a cool Abby. Yes, she would have been. That girl is tough. She really is. Like I said, if you haven't seen Final Reckoning, she plays a dive master in it. Matter of fact, I think Cruz uses her suit to go down to the submarine to try and get the code that's going to stop the entity. I love Mission Impossible. I'm sorry, guys. But like I said, everybody likes the stuff they like, you know. That's why I never poo-poo what people like, man. Because I like some stuff you guys have probably never watched in a million years. Here, I'll show you another one. Well, actually, no. I've got to come through for Ron before we get out of here tonight. And we've only got 45 minutes left. So, let me find that video. As a matter of fact, I think I have it in my news feed. I think I can find that real quick in my news feed. Let me see. And yes, hero that man is, no doubt about it. Let's see. Heart-stopping moment. Shoplifter pulls out gun to shoot officer at point-blank range. There it is. That's the one. And let me see if I can share that to something where I can find the video. They should have a link to the video on there. I'll go ahead and put that in my WhatsApp and see if I can pull it up for you guys. Anything else you want to yak about before we get out of here tonight? You guys let me know in the chat. Let's see. Hitting this now. Take a look at it and see if there's a link to the video. Hang on. Well, all I have to do is, it says 10 hours ago. So let's search that. Law and Crime has probably got a link to it. Wow, he did pull that gun on him. The freeze frame picture looks like it's on there. Let's see if they... Well, they don't have a link to the video, I don't think. That sucks. But yeah, look at the picture here. He was going to shoot him in the back, and there's the security guard coming in. I did see a picture of this, but they had actually blurred out his face. Hang on one second. I will find the video. Hang on. We can find it, no problem. Law and Crime. That's the one I just looked at. They don't... He put it right in my face. Okay. This one, does it have the video? Does not look like it. Nope. Okay, so we'll keep looking. This is the beautiful thing. When you're doing this, I can show you guys the process of me trying to find it. Video shows moment. Boom. Here we go. See if it's on here. Looks like the video is in this one. Yeah, okay. Is that the news story, though, or is it just the video? Let's see. There's probably no sound to it, so let's take a... Oh, of course, there's an ad. There you go. Advertisement for the rookie. How is he still a rookie? I mean, you know. I'm just curious. Okay. Here it is right here. Oh. That cop showed some restraint, let me tell you. He didn't have a round in the chamber. He didn't have a round in the chamber. Did you see that? Oh. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. He didn't have a round in the chamber. That's why he pulled the slide. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, that guy deserves a medal for pulling that down. No doubt about it. Oh, is that a link to it right there? I'm sorry, man. You know, us old fucks takes a minute. Sorry. You know, I know you guys are the masters of the keyboards and everything, but I'm not. I have to... I'm a mouse guy. I don't use the keyboard that much. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Vince says, Black Conservative Perspective did a video of that incident. Yeah, we've just seen it. Amateur. Yeah, I know I'm an amateur. I never said I was a professional. I'm just on here having fun on YouTube. Give me a break. I don't care. Let's see. Thank goodness for idiots. No doubt, because that cop would have been shot in the back. Now, he probably had a vest on, so he'd have been, yeah, he'd probably been okay. Yeah, right. Thank goodness for idiots. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Not you, that loser. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Yeah, amateur. Yeah. I mean, dude. Once again, if you're not following Steve Inman and you like those kind of videos, follow him. They are great. As a matter of fact, you know, when we're done here, stay tuned on Rumble. I will show you some of Steve Inman's stuff. You will crack the fuck up. It's hilarious. The guy gives great commentary. You know. Let's see. Okay, YouTube. Yeah, okay. So I am a loser. Okay, I got it. whatever. But anyway, yeah, that was great. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let me show you another thing that I think is just a hidden gem, all right? What's it called? Yes. You know, I'm such a fan, I actually know how to spell this. I actually know how to spell this. It's shocking that I know how to spell it. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Let me go ahead and show you my struggle. One Shambura Bikini Squad. Yeah, I know. You guys just think I'm a dirty old man, really. But let me tell you something. Samurai Squad. Yeah. It's a video game, okay? Now, they have a link for the video game, but I want to show you more than the video game. Because they actually made a Japanese movie about this. And, of course, it's dubbed. You know I don't read subtitles. I bet you about that all the time. But they actually have a film. Now, this is the game. Okay, this is the video game. One Shambura Bikini Squad. Samurai Bikini Squad. I have played this whole series of games. I love it. I think it's fucking awesome. Hot chick with a samurai sword. You know, this is like the Michonne of video games, man. It's fucking cool. I love it. But they actually have a movie, and I bought it on. Let's see if they actually have it listed here. Let me bring this. Let's go ahead and reset the size here so I can see. References, reception, characters, plot, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't have it. Okay. But it was on 360, the first game was. And I think they've put it out on every iteration of it since. Let's see if they have the movie, though. There it is. One Shambura. Where's the IMDb for it? There it is. Excuse me. Starting to get the hiccups here. One Shambura, the movie. Yes. This is awesome. Actually, look, I'm not the only one that thinks it's awesome. It's 4.6. We might need to do a show. Ron, what do you think? Should we, Ron, John, you're both watching. What do you think? Should we do a show about our favorite bad movies? Should we do one of those one of these days after Christmas gets through? I think it would be fun because I've got a lot of bad movies that I dig. I mean, I just think are awesome. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, One Shambura in the year 2000XX. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. A mysterious scientist discovers a way to bring back the dead. Only it turns one town into zombie-infested hellhole. But when the world falls into ruin, only one woman, her trusty katana and a sexy bikini, can save them. And as for, let's see. Ron taught me this. I'll have to just pull back. But apparently not. Apparently, it doesn't matter what size it is. I'm going to have to keep reading on another page. Let's see. Let's see. And she takes down one zombie after another. She also pursues the younger sister she wants to take to task for killing her father. And that's it. They couldn't have put... Hang on, let's go back. This is the smallest version, I think. Hang on, let's see if we can get smaller. Yeah, see, look. They couldn't put the THER on there? Come on, man. Give me a break. But, yeah, I love this movie. I bought it. This is the first movie I bought on my PlayStation. Actually, no, it's the second. The first movie I bought on my PlayStation was Contact with Jodie Foster. I love that movie. I love it. But anyway, yeah, let's see. Reset. Nah, we got to make that bigger. IMDb needs to be bigger. But anyway, it's got Nobody You Know in it. But my gosh, if you like hot Asian girls, look out. Got some hot Asian girls for you in this movie. Let me tell you. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I'm not really a big fan of hot Asian chicks. I'm really not. But this movie is so bad, there's nobody you know in it. This is a bunch of Japanese actors. I think there is one guy, I want to say I've seen this guy in some of the Korean stuff we've been covering, like Train to Busan and stuff like that. There is one guy, I think, that's in that stuff. Let me see. That's Riku. That's Aya. Katsuji. Let's see who this guy is. Yeah. Anyway, I'll do a little research and find out for sure. But, yeah, I think there's one male character in that we might have seen in some South Korean stuff. Let's see. Okay. Vince says, I've seen it. Should be on Tubi TV. Really? Let me see if it's on Tubi so people can watch it. Yeah, it is on Tubi. It says right here that it's on Tubi. Yep. Right there, boys and girls. You can watch it on Tubi. I actually own it on the PlayStation Network. I can watch it on my PlayStation anytime I want to. But yeah, it's a cool movie. It's definitely a B flick. It's not high production value or anything like that, but it's a lot of fun. It really is cool. Ron says, me, only one, I think, is the 13th Warrior, laugh out loud. And that's 6.6 on IMDb, laugh out loud. Look, that's not a bad movie. I don't give a shit what anybody said. That's from 1999. Stars Antonio Banderas, and this movie is fucking badass. If you've never seen this movie, it is great. A man having fallen in love with the wrong woman is sent by the Sultan himself on a diplomatic mission to a distant land as an ambassador. Stopping at a Viking village port to restock on supplies, he finds himself unwittingly embroiled in a quest to banish a mysterious threat in a distant Viking land. John McTiernan, if you don't know who this guy is, has made some fantastic movies. He's a great director, okay? The Hunt for Red October is top 5 on my list of greatest movies of all time. He directed that. Die Hard, Last Action Hero. I don't know why they've got Rollerball up here, but Predator. One that people argue may be the greatest Arnold movie of all time. John McTiernan, great director, made this fucking movie, and it's fantastic. It's awesome. Look at the cast. Antonio Banderas. Omar Sharif, who was a fucking legend in Hollywood at one point. A lot of the people you're not going to recognize. You're really not. But let me tell you something. You want to talk about a great movie, a sword and sorcery type movie. It is badass. I'm with you on this one, Knock. It is fantastic. But I wouldn't consider this a bad movie. Now, if we did a show about box office bombs, we'd put this one in there, I think. But I don't think this qualifies as a bad movie. I think it's a really good movie. I just think a lot of people... yeah, Vince agrees. He says it's a good movie. He says, I am love me some hot Asian chicks. Oh, okay. So no wonder you've seen Samurai Bikini Squad. No doubt. One Shambura. Let's see what Real Das Wolfen says. Ravens strike first. Yeah, but there's 60 minutes to go in that game. Real Das Wolfen says the 13th Warrior is based on the Michael Crichton book, Eater of the Dead. Okay, that's cool. And Ronimus says it's on lists. Really? Of bad movies? I don't consider this one a bad movie. I just don't. And by the way, I would qualify anything 5 or below as a bad movie. This one's 6.6. So it doesn't meet my criteria, my brother. You know. Let's see. Ronimus also says, "Yep, my dad has that book." Yep. I knew it was based on a book. I just didn't know which one. But yeah, you guys want to do a bad movie stream? Because, dude, I could go all day with the movies that are bad, that I dig, I think are just awesome. And you know what? I want you guys to look up something that I have never been able to find. And maybe it was just a bad dream to me when I was a kid or something. But I swear to God, there's a black and white monster movie about these things that turn people into sand. And it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. You couldn't let them touch it. And I want to say they have tentacles. And I don't remember what this fucking show is about. I think it was a black and white movie. John, I know you watch a lot of that stuff. So if you can think of what I'm talking about, please let me know. But I've never been able to find this flick. And it was so scary. That movie, for some reason, it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Let's see. Ron says, that was kind of my point, that I don't really have a list of bad movies. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you're not into independent stuff at all either. You like grade A, chef's kiss stuff. Yeah, that's what you go for. And by the way, we're going to have a review of the newest Avatar movie from Ronimus TV. If you guys don't know who Ronimus TV is, that is Knock every Wednesday and Sunday mornings. Usually he was. By the way, I suck at covering college football. Me and John did our best this morning, but yeah, we're nothing like you doing that. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna have us a review of the Avatar movie. He went and saw it. Let people know just real quick what you think of it in the chat, buddy. I know what you think of it myself. I've already read your text to me about it. I bet my bad movie list is longer than your bad movie list. I don't know. I might be able to challenge you on that, bro. But then again, you are a Godzilla fan, so, you know. You're right. Yours could be longer. I don't know. Let's see. I got one. Ballistic, X versus Sever. How is that a bad movie? It's badass. Love it. Love it. Love that movie. He once again picks a good one. Hang on. Ballistic. Let me show you guys. X versus Sever. Once again. Okay. I get it now, Ron. You're in love with Antonio Banderas. Yes, I get it. This was a 3.7. It's got Lucy Liu. How can you go wrong with Lucy Liu? Come on, man. Dude, this is an action-fueled fun movie. It's ridiculous. Tasked with destroying each other, an FBI agent and a rogue DIA agent soon discover that a much bigger enemy is at work. Ballistic, X versus Sever. Yeah. 3.7. Yes, it's bad. Never heard of that movie. Check it out, Vince. You never know. You might strike gold. Correct. This was definitely my man crush on Banderas era. Yeah, gotcha, man. Yeah, I was fixing to say. I love Antonio Banderas. My favorite vampire movie. He's my favorite character in it. He's Armand, the oldest vampire in the world in Interview with a Vampire. Love that guy. He's awesome. He's fantastic. Let's see. Vince has never heard of this movie. You got to check it, dude. I'm telling you. Dude, there are so many movies out there that are just bad gems. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure everybody thinks that the Resident Evil film franchise is just horrible. But I love it because Mia Jovovich. That's all you have to say to me, and I'll watch the movie. I'm in love with the woman. There's certain girls in Hollywood, I'll watch anything Kate Beckinsale does. Now, if she does anything currently, no, I'm not going to watch it because I want to remember her when she was a babe, not the skeleton she's turned into. But I'll watch anything with Mia Jovovich in it. I'll watch anything with Keira Knightley in it. I have a type. The petite brunette will always be my type, and I will watch every hot chick like that. But my favorite movie that she's ever made, and it has a vampire connection of sorts, is Ultraviolet. I love Ultraviolet, man. And it's a 4.4. It qualifies as a bad movie. That's right. Look at her. My name is Violet. I live in a world you may not understand. Yes. I mean, dude, this movie fucking rocks the house. And it's a 4.4. I must remind you, when you see these ratings, remember that Siskel and Ebert said that Star Wars, not Star Wars A New Hope, Star Wars, the original film, when it came out in 1977, their review said that it sucked, that it was rehashed bullshit. It was every trope in Hollywood put together at once. That's what they said about Star Wars. A movie that changed pop culture forever. Okay? Come on. You can't trust these ratings. You got to watch shit for yourself. Oh my gosh, let's see what's going on here. Oh my God, he's here. He says, hello, nurse. And the friggin' ducks are out. Come on, bro. Really? I mean, come on, bro. Do you have to? Hand check on the bus. Keely's arrived. Come on now. Come on. Let's see. He says, still better than Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, well, that was a horrible movie. I have to agree, that one was bad. The story is... Vincent says the story is crap, but I like the visuals in Ultraviolet. Yeah, they shoot the whole movie. Look at that one picture right there. I wish I could blow this up to where to take up the whole screen. Let's see if I can go bigger with it. No. Okay, there you go. All right, look at this. I know that looks blurred, but that is... It's shot... the close-ups on her are shot through a filter that makes everything look a little bit blurred. Like that. It's not that this is a bad picture taken. That's what it looks like in the movie. The anti-grav shit in it is awesome. I mean, yeah, this movie's... Dude, I love this flick. It's a 4.4 from critics, but come on. Or actually, that rating is for everybody that's signed into IMDb. That's what they think of this movie. But man, dude, I'll watch this all day. Love this fucking movie. Let's see. Star Wars is rehashed, I think he's trying to say. Ronald says, okay, I have more. Let's do a show after Fallout season, laugh out loud. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have to do one for sure. Because I could go on forever of bad movies that I love, that I will watch till the end of time, at least once a year, man. When I send you the little discs for the PSP, which I've got to box up and send out this week. They're not going to make it by Christmas, but I am going to send that shit out this week. I've got this for your PSP. You can watch it on PSP. I actually bought that so I could watch it anytime I wanted to at work. Let's see. Let's see. UMD. Yeah, that's what they're called. Absolutely, Ron. Yeah, those discs. What does that stand for anyway? UMD. What did that stand for? Let's see. No. No. PlayStation. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you guys my search. I apologize. Come on. I hit enter. What the fuck? Alright, UMD. Let's see. Optical disc medium. Universal medium disc. That's what it's called. Had that little white cover on it and everything. Little window to keep the dust out. But that window needed to be opened for the laser to read it. Yeah. Those things were not very big. They're about that big. About that big. I don't know if that helps you, but you know, make a C with your fingers. That's about how big those discs were. They're not very big at all. Very compact. I actually got cases for it too. I don't know if I still have the case or not. I've got all the discs and the covers for them and stuff, but I don't know if I used to carry them around in a disc cover set. You know how you used to have. Well, Ron wouldn't know this, but you older folks know the cassette case we used to have. They made a smaller one for these things, where you could open it up and you'd have like sleeves of 2 on each sleeve, and you'd have like 10 sleeves in there. You could carry 20 movies with you and shit. Pretty cool stuff. May picked off. What? No! Come on, New England. Get it together. Of course, Dr. Jones predicted the Baltimore Ravens were going to win tonight. We'll see what happens. Dust Wolfen says, damn, Drake May threw a pick. A popular pop for spy movie. Okay. Not sure what you're talking about there. Last UMD I have is the Jackie Chan karate movie. I'm not sure which movie you're talking about because he made a lot of chopsaki flicks. Prop. Okay. So, boys and girls, what else are we going to talk about tonight? Let's see what's trending on X. Let's see what's going on there. Let's see what is trending on X. Let's see. Hit the search. Come on over here. Boom, boom. Baltimore's winning 7-0. Woohoo! What a deal. How about the New Orleans Saints beating the shit out of the Jets today? Love it. They found their quarterback. The answer to the trivia question, boys and girls, which rookie quarterback has won the most games this year? His name's Tyler Shuck. He's got a winning record. He's 5-3 as the starter for the New Orleans Saints. I think they've got their man, boys and girls. Pretty cool shit. Let's see. All right. Let's see what's trending tonight on X. Let's take a look at it. Steelers is trending. Imagine that. Aaron Rodgers pulls it off. And it says, here we go. Let's see. Jags is trending. Broncos is trending. Gee whiz. I wonder why. Jaguars, Duval. Yes. Ravens, Derrick Henry. Is he playing well? Is Derrick Henry doing good? Let's see. Because I'm a big fan. I love Derrick Henry. Love Derrick Henry. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Picked off. Wow. There it is in real time, boys and girls. Wow. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see. Goff. Boswell, kicker. DK Metcalf. He's going to be in trouble. He shouldn't have hit that fan today in that game. Good they won, but it's going to cost him some money. Dan Campbell should be trending. Kick the field goal when you're in field goal range. Quit going for it on 4th down. This is why I've given up on the Lions. Last year I predicted they were going to win it all, and their defense got shredded so much so, Hutchinson was out, and the friggin', they got decimated. The same things happened to them this year. Dan Campbell, you got to stop gambling with your football team. Raiders, Texans. Did the Raiders pull that off? Did they win that game? Let's see here. Did they pull that off? There's no way the Raiders won that game. Nope. Houston came through. Got a 2-point win. Okay. I was scared there for a second. Can't believe they kept up with them like that. I saw the deep pass he threw to Genty, and he busted loose and ran for a touchdown. I know Ron loved that one. That's for sure. I know he loved that one. Let's see. What else? Contreras? Okay. That's another football player. Hunter Henry? Everything's dominated by the NFL right now. Nicki. Who is Nicki? What is Nicki? Nicki Minaj? Why Nicki Minaj? Ew. If you don't want Nicki Minaj in the movement, you don't want to win. We have been clamoring for mainstream support like this for years. We got it. Nicki did more by taking that stage and taking a stand for most have ever done for this movement. So are we talking about Charlie Kirk's movement? Wow, really? Interesting. Interesting stuff. This is the same chick. Yeah, same chick. Huh. They're nervous. They should be. That's from her. They're nervous. They should be. Wow, Nicki Minaj getting involved with Turning Point America. Wow, that's amazing, man. Okay. Nicki Minaj from South Africa. Wow. Okay. Tesla. That has to be the guy from Detroit. St. Brown, Detroit, again. Pat Bryant. Who's Pat Bryant? Let's see. Oh, no. No. We got, that has to do with the Broncos. Let me get out of there. Don't want to trigger knock. Jalen Warren, that's a tight end. Yeah, looks like it's nothing but football talk over here. And the football game has started, so looks like a good jumping off point tonight. Let's see what we got here. Karate Kid, sorry. That's really? Are they still making UMDs? Are they still making those? Wow. Gilly Chow says, fuck the Chargers. Kelly, I know you like the Cowboys and everything, but they've lost 3 games in a row. There's a reason why they've lost 3 games in a row. They suck on defense, man. Yeah, Ron says almost about the Raiders. Vince is laughing. Jacksonville Jaguars equal AEW. Rest of the NFL equals WWE. Well, the AEW won for one day over the WWE, buddy. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news there, Keely. But they did win. The original Jackie Chan Karate Kid with Will Smith's son when he was 10. They have been... Are they still making UMDs? That's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That movie only came out a few years ago. What year did that movie come out? Karate Kid. No, that's Legends, I think. No, we don't want Legends. We want the Karate. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'll pull this up. So you can see me stammer through the keyboard. Karate Kid. Let's scroll through here. Next Karate Kid 1999. Show all the results. Give me all the results. Okay. That's Legends. I think this is it right here. Yeah, here it is right here. So that was 2010 they were making UMDs? I guess they were. Yeah. I was still at Libby Glass then. Yeah. The PSP still had product being made for it then. 2010. Yeah. Let me see. Trailer real quick so that I don't get hit. And I'll show you what I'm sending Knock because I don't have a working PSP anymore. Hang on a second. unfortunately, I'd have to cause an avalanche in my closet to get to it tonight. But I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure. I might have it out already though. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to dig it out of the closet, but I am going to send you those pretty quick because I was so busy with commissions I didn't get to send out everything I wanted to. Too slow, John. What are you talking about, Ron? Let's see. I have 2 PSPs. Let's see. He says I have 2 PSPs and 2 PS Vitas. Okay. Derrick Henry fumble. Pat's ball. Imagine that. Okay. It's time to go watch the game. We're having too much commentary on the games here. We're seeing all kinds of stuff about the game. So it's time for me to get to it. Watch my beloved New England Patriots. That's my AFC team. Got to go watch them. See if my dad's going to be happy tomorrow. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. My wife is, trust me, rooting for the Ravens. She can't stand the New England Patriots. She's a Miami Dolphins fan. Didn't work out for them today. Benching Tua didn't work out the way they wanted. But, hey, that's just the way it goes. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me and doing a little chill stream, talking about whatever we decide to come up with. But, yeah, one thing we're going to do soon on State of the Atmosphere, we're definitely going to do a bad movies that we love stream. No doubt about it. Look, I'm going to put this crawl on. You guys, remember, go by joesatmosphere.com if you want to get a commission done. It's charged $75 a face. Anytime you want to get a commission done, let me know. I'll be glad to do it up for you. What I do a lot of the time is if people can't get their families together for a portrait, they'll send me their favorite pictures of them, and I make it look like they're all sitting in the same place, man. You guys come check it out. Also, go by, if you want to see more about the channel and the comic book. I mean, it's a slow burn on the comic book, I know. I should have had this out a year ago, but I can't work on it a lot. It's just my life circumstances now. I don't have much time for it. But keep with me on this because I think you're going to enjoy it when I get it out. Anyway, the lore behind it and all that stuff is all on my Subscribe Star page. So go check that out over there. And don't forget, you can also see the teaser issue of The Privateer for $1 on Amazon Kindle under Joe's Atmosphere Comics. So go check out all that stuff. All right. Let me let you know what's going on with the streaming with the channel. Of course, you are watching Chillin' at the Club number 15. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you had a good time. It is a chill stream where we just hang out and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever way the direction goes. I got some stuff to start with, but wherever you want to go, that's what we end up doing. So thanks for riding with me, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Next week, in this same time slot at 6 p.m. Central Time, it will be The Brothers Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Unless Highlander's busy, then it's Chillin' at the Club. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, Military Monday comes your way. We're going to be doing a military movie, and let me check their channel real quick and see what they will be offering tomorrow if it's up there. I'm not promising I know what it is, but I will check in on it and see what it is. Tomorrow morning looks like, do they have anything up for tomorrow morning? Let's find out. That would be a no. They don't have anything up for tomorrow morning. They may not have a show tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, it's the holidays. Things get goofy. But on a regular basis, we're on at 10 a.m. Central Time on Military Monday, talking military movies. Me, Gary, Anima, and Martin, and whoever else decides to show up. You guys check in on us every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel, it's going to be time to check out all the worst things about Christmas. Yeah, hang on a second. I'll show you the thumbnail he decided to put up for this. Let me go ahead and share that out real quick. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's everything we hate about Christmas. Not that we hate Christmas, guys. Not that. It's just, let's check out. Like we gave him 3 bad songs, that kind of thing. We're going to talk about everything we don't like about Christmas. To find out what the 3 songs that I can't stand, Christmas songs, come check them out tomorrow. I actually had an honorable mention too. I don't want to say what they are. I want you to come watch it. Come check it out on That 70s Rock Fans channel at 4 p.m. Central Time on It's Only Talk and Roll in its regular slot. And then, of course, tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Hang on, let me check the chat real quick. What's he saying over there? Let's see. Look at this. That thumbnail. Hello, nurses. Talking about my freaking at the club one. And Merry Christmas, Vince says. Let's see. And he's got the ducks out already. Look at this guy, man. Good God. What is with you? What Vince was saying was cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time. Stay nerdy and have yourself a great weekend. And have a Merry Christmas. That's the whole message. Vince also says, by the way, not sure if I'll be able to join State of the Atmosphere stream family gathering. Hey, it is Christmas Eve. I understand. I would be shocked if I'm doing that show by myself. I would not be shocked because Ron's got a big family. He might be doing something that night. John's got a big family. He might be doing something that night. I'll be here. I'm the older guy that's got grown kids that aren't here, so I appreciate it, Vince. I'm going to tell you like I tell all my guests, always invited and appreciated, never obligated, my brother. Do your thing. Do your thing. I enjoy having your company, but if you're busy, real life takes precedence. Anyway, we're going to talk about everything we hate about Christmas on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, my 12th part of my first-time playthrough of Mass Effect 3 comes your way at 6:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night. Martin will be here for sure. Knock might be, but we definitely had a big group last week. We had a good time too. Lunatic was here. I think Knock was here, and I think John showed up for a little bit. I can't remember. There was a lot of people here last week. But anyway, they're all coming to heckle me from the cheap seats as I screw up Mass Effect. I don't think I died last week. I might have though. I think I got killed a couple of times. Yeah, I got stuck into something. Oh yeah, I had to get off a platform and I couldn't figure out how to do it. That's what it was. I had to figure out to run off of it. But anyway, come check it out and see who wins out. The death meter the death counter or the ass counter as we play Mass Effect 3. And then, of course, on Wednesday, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefields channel for Wednesday afternoon matinee, where we talk about a great movie for a couple of hours as big movie fans. Me, Martin, Anima, and Gary, the owner of the channel. You guys come check it out. 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then, like I said, 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday is going to be our Christmas State of the Atmosphere show. So you guys come check that out. We're going to have I'm pretty sure Knock will be here. He hasn't said he wasn't going to be. We're going to do our review of the second episode of Fallout Season 2. And, of course, we'll check in on Sydney Sweeney and any other pop culture news that we have. We'll bring to you 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And then at 5 p.m. Central Time, at 1 p.m. Central Time on Friday, it's time for Sketching the Privateer, the Christmas episode of that one. I will be working on the comic book and show you the progress we're doing so far. So you guys come check it out for an hour before I go to work on Friday. Yes, I will be working. Even though it's Christmas, I still the guys at the house still need somebody to help them out and watch them. So come check it out Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time, Sketching the Privateer. And then, of course, Friday at 8, you want to tune in for Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel. Now, they're not going to have a show this Friday because John has a family thing. It's Christmas. And so he's got a family thing. But The regular time and regular day is Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And I implore you, if you have not watched the first episode of this thumbnail perfectly encapsulates the first episode of Gaming Night with John, Baldur's Gate 3. Martin was killed quite a bit at the hands of Nock, who kept rushing into shit, and John was just trying to maintain and keep everybody alive. Anyway, you guys go check that out and be ready for the next episode of it. It might not be till next year, but they're going to have one as soon as they can on Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel at 8 p.m. Central Time on a regular basis. And then, of course, Sundays brings you right back around to pregame party. We'll have the semifinals results of the college football playoff by then. We'll see how things shake out there. We talked about that this morning. If you missed that, go watch that, the replay of it. And we'll have Week 17, everything you need to know about the NFL coming up on the playoffs. The picture got a little bit easier to read this week. And Nock, I believe, will be bringing his playoff calculator too. So we will be checking things out as far as what our picks will create as far as playoff picture. So you guys come check it out next Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then that brings us right back around to the Brothers Hack the Matrix. So for myself and the rest of the chat, Vince, Keely Chow, Nock, Das Wolfen, I think we saw Martin in there. I'm not sure. Tim was here for a little bit. And look, guys, I want to thank you guys all for being here and supporting the channel. Look, I don't tell you this enough. Like, share, and subscribe the channel. Okay? Spread the word, man. Let's keep this thing growing and get bigger. So more people will hear Nock's insights about Star Wars and Fallout. You should have heard him about Fallout last week. He was like a kid in a candy store. It was ridiculous. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, Keely Chow says ass effect. You know, he's always looking for that ass. And Vince says, yes, you did. We fell off the bridge. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, look, boys and girls, I want to thank you for being here. You guys have a great Christmas season, okay? Be safe out there. Look, if you're going to party for the friggin' holidays, there's nothing wrong with partying it. Do it responsibly. Don't drive. There's no reason in this day and age to drive. There's too many people you can call to pick you up for nothing. So, please be safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. Don't forget, boys and girls, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday starts on Sunday nights before you even get to Tuesday We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!